What up, y'all? Uh,
Mhm.
SauceFromVeli here, man. Here with yours truly, Monster.
Yo, what up? What up? What up?
You feel me? We here on the behalf of the Sauce community, on behalf of Sauce from Valley TV. Here to drop game. We got a lot coming. We got the Sauce Report, and we doing a little bit of the Sauce Report today, but that will be a weekly thing where we will be talking about, you know, new artists to watch, artists on our radar, what's going on in the music and entertainment business, and just a few things to keep your eyes open for. Um, but definitely welcome to the third podcast episode, man. The Sauce community, we here. Make sure you following us on social media. The Sauce community. Just look us up, man. We could be found. We everywhere, and we here. We creating. We building. We always looking for artists that want to create and build with us, and straight like that. But yeah, man, it's been a hell of a week, man. Oh my god. Hey, man, it's been a hell of a week, dog. What's been good with you, man? How the music coming?
It's coming. Busy working features, creating. You know how I go. You
Yeah. I've been on the site like crazy, and we got an article coming too, so you already know. Like,
uh,
yeah, yeah,
yeah. Then I got the internet radio station back up and running. So you know what I
yeah.
mean. Trying to
We
get
about
that
to,
in order. You know what I mean.
and
So,
we definitely about to go crazy with that, man. Listen, you keep up. What's up with the You been keeping up with the sports lately? What's up? You see your girl Angel Reese, little Caitlin Clark, and them last. I don't know, was it last night or the night before? But
I heard
how
a
you?
little something about it. I didn't get to see it. I heard a
Yeah, how
little
you
bit.
feel on? How you feel about Caitlin? She alright? I mean, I guess
Yeah.
she nice. I ain't gonna take away from her sauce. You feel me? But
Right. Right. Definitely
I mean,
sure.
you still gotta prove yourself. It's looking too easy. If it's looking
Yeah.
too easy, you ain't playing nobody good, and her defense is horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, but I mean, with time, comes excellence. So,
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They played a hell of a game. I definitely didn't think they was gonna beat LSU, but I mean, I thought they was gonna give them a little bit more fight than that. But
right.
I mean, it is what it is. They definitely
Hmm.
played a good game. Angel Reese showed out. Definitely gotta show love to her. She going
Right.
crazy right now.
Yeah,
Man. And
most
even with
definitely.
the men, is the men been doing a lot of upsetting, a lot of man, listen.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I can't like it's gonna be a wild one come down to the nitty gritty. So
Oh man,
the West
I
back stacked up again. So
and it's crazy because I don't even bet, but I feel like I might have to bet or do something when it
oh
comes to the
listen,
final.
got to or play a parlay ticket.
Yeah, or something
Uh,
like that.
yeah, something.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I'm waiting on this fight though. My boy Tank.
Tank, who
Yeah,
Ryan?
yeah, yeah.
It's
This
coming up,
is
ain't it?
yes, sir. A couple weeks.
Yeah, yeah. Who
This
you
is
taking?
this is going on for the gusto right here. I'm going with
Who you
Tank, of
taking?
course.
Oh, all right.
Always bet
Yeah,
black.
listen. I don't know, man. I hope he pull it off, but
I
I'm gonna
mean, yo, they both undefeated, regard. You know what I mean? Like they both
you feel me?
undefeated.
But I'm gonna go with Ryan since you're going with Tank. You heard me? I gotta.
We will see. You
That's
know,
a fact. That's a fact, man.
it's gonna be a good one. That's why I can't wait. It's gonna be a good one. Like both of them is, you know what I mean? Great fighters, so great boxers.
Right? I can't
So,
wait. I definitely feel like it's gonna be something worth
oh, it
watching.
definitely ain't no walking in the park. A whole Tank train ain't gonna be no walking in the park just because I'm talking my little smack now. Sure, any given Sunday like football,
Yeah,
you hit that button in the right spot. It's a wrap.
right. It go crazy. Look, man. I know you've been seeing it.
What you talking about?
Blue check, blue check, blue check, blue check, blue check, blue
Man.
check.
Oh man.
So as you know,
Ooh.
yeah, Meta dropped their blue check.
Mm.
Everybody been going crazy. What's your thoughts behind it? Like, what you really like?
Listen, I forgot what the exact number was that they made. So from a business standpoint, hey,
Oh, they
salute it.
ate. They ate.
They true
They ate
loved
like
it.
dogs. They ate like dogs. You heard me?
Man, listen, they
They
had
said,
some
"Shit,
filet
everybody want to be celebrities.
mignon.
Everybody want to be celebrities. Fuck it, give it to them." You feel
But
me?
in the same breath, right, man, it's gonna make people like that make people more fake. I'm gonna just keep it real. Like you don't have to be uh somebody. Oh, I got a blue check. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I
Right?
got
They could just
this
skip the
type of
process of
status
doing
or
work.
whatever. But also too, so like people like us that like read numbers and read analytics and stuff like that. So like when we see a blue check, people like me and yourself. So you see the blue check, you automatically gonna be looking on the profile. You're gonna see how many people he got, posts, engagement, etc., etc. So the ones that are just buying the check for some type of recognition, people like us are gonna be doing our homework, and if it's not adding up, you could possibly be losing out on something great. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's business or regardless, whatever the case may be, you're gonna lose out because you know, in the sense of being fake. Let's just keep it real. Hey, you
That's a
bought the
fact.
blue check. I rather me personally as an artist, as a person, I rather get it working for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll cherish it more. I wouldn't cherish it if I went and paid a monthly subscription. To me, that's a fucking bill. So I'm not gonna, but I'm gonna cherish a bill. But I'm like, damn, I don't care how much it costs. Oh shit, I gotta pay $15 every month, man.
Right?
Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
And and that's the
I'd
crazy
rather
part
earn
about
it.
it. Like that, literally. I mean, that's been my whole point because it's like being in the journalism and media space a little bit. It's like now, man, anybody could just come in and say they're a journalist, they're a credible journalist. I
Right.
mean,
If
it's
you
been
got
like that
whatever the
already.
price is, if it's whatever, oh, you pay X amount of dollars, you got the money, oh,
And don't
sure.
get me wrong, it's not like I'm not. Listen, for Sauce and Valley TV, if somebody was to happen to buy it for us or give us whatever, and we'll get it, I
Mhm.
get it for Sauce and Valley TV because we are a credible source for music and help with marketing resources, whatever. But in that same aspect, I did the work. I've been doing the work the past 5, 6, 7, 8 years, been building. And then Social Valley TV for the past 4 years, been building. Like I've been doing the work, thousands of articles. We got work behind us, highlights, hundreds of campaigns. Like it's work behind it. So I definitely feel it's it's cool because I don't even know how to feel because like, yeah, it's cool because now
I
we
mean,
have
like
access to
people
it.
like yourself and myself. Okay, like you said, if somebody was to buy it, like the work was there. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you bought it, but or got it bought, but in the same breath, you work. You could say like, yo, pat on the back type. You know what I mean? Ordeal. I'm speaking like as far as like the ones that ain't really putting the work or just started off and now they see that oh, Meta is putting this out there on the table. I know when people have blue checks or this type of status or whatever, that means I'm somebody. Or
That's what I'm
if
saying.
if
Everybody
you
trying to
want
be
it,
something they not.
but and still like me, like every time I come out my mouth, I still got to say right after it, me personally, I want to work for it. I want to earn it.
That's
You know what I'm
and literally same with me because it's like, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not buying that for my personal account. Why do I need
saying?
a
Right.
blue check to validate my work? That mean
Work.
I don't believe in my work, and I ain't been believing in what I've been doing this whole time.
It's like a
If a blue check,
get rich quick scheme type thing. You know what I'm saying? And
and that's the thing,
not
and
yeah,
it's so
exactly.
crazy, right? Because you know what I compare it to? Status. and citizenship in a way. Because when it come to being a U.S. citizen, remember, bro, they letting people, immigrants, all type of immigrants come and become U.S. citizens. Like once you start letting people, like if we treat the blue check like a class, I feel like it has been devalued. That's why I don't see no value in the blue check no more. Because I mean, yeah, niggas pay. It was niggas paying thousands before Meta did it. You feel me? Niggas was still paying to get verified, but it was more credible. You know, now not taking it away from Meta or anything, but I just feel like it devalues the whole blue check system as a whole. Now I could just create an account and play for a blue check. That is crazy. You feel
Yeah,
me?
that's the
And
downside of it. Like anybody can just pay, and there's some type of credibility. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
And you know
you
these
paid
artists
for
been
the
going crazy. These artists been going. I'm talking about, bruh. I've never unfollowed so many artists, and it's like they DMing me. I'm thinking, okay, celebrities DMing me. It's this. What do you want? You ain't been putting enough work. You've been working a little bit. You've been working a few singles. Now you talking about, oh, I wanted. Come on now, you gotta. Is you really ready? You feel me? I'm watching everybody. I seen my man's on Instagram. Shout out Dada, Flyboy Dada. Dada, like, man, I threw a P Diddy. I threw a P Diddy hit me. It's a nigga named P Diddy. I said, oh man. I said, yo, scamming is gonna be at an all-time high. That's what people gotta expect. Scamming, because now these marketers,
it's
like
about to go
it's a
nutty
different for
with
these. Like the
it.
marketers, bro, they can just buy blue checks now. Now they've been doing marketing, and it's so crazy because, bro, I've seen people take some of my campaigns from my Instagram and post it on they shit like it's they shit,
Like it's
all types of.
there.
So it's like I can imagine with the blue check now.
Oh yeah, they
They,
definitely about to get. It's about to be open season. I mean, just in the world itself, like you was talking about scamming, like that's the new hustle.
man,
Yeah, scamming. Yeah,
and then they allow people to get a blue check to help the scam. Now they scamming even better now.
because they didn't care. I feel like they didn't care because of a money thing. They knew dumb people was about to go. Look, you seen the numbers. I
Yeah,
was like, ooh. When I seen them, I said, yeah, they chewing good. Like I said,
yeah,
from a business standpoint, great fucking scheme.
yeah. That's a fact. I just feel I don't want artists to, because I feel with all this music coming out, 42% of music on Spotify and streaming platforms got zero listeners. Zero listeners. They're not getting heard. And
At
it's
all.
like you would think people would, okay, all right, now we need to go start working some music, building content around it, whatever. It's all about the music, but it's more than just music. Who are you?
Right.
What's your character? Like, who are you? Like, why should I be listening to you? Why? What's your story? You feel me? You telling the same story as everybody else. It sound forced. It sound like, come on, and it's the simple things like that could set people apart. And it's so crazy because while it's a saturation of artists and okay, saturation on certain platforms or whatever, like I said, the simple shit can set you apart. It's the simple shit. Everybody thinking it's technical. No, it's the simple part.
Yeah,
Marketing,
yeah.
being consistent,
Little things, you know what I mean, that just makes you
little.
stand out among the masses. Me and you talk about that all the time and use that terminology, the masses. Like everybody's majority of everybody's moving a certain type of way. And if you just, you know what I'm saying, not saying you follow them, but you kind of observe them and then you come up with your own sauce. And that's what makes you, you know what I'm saying, stand out among the masses.
Yeah, hey man, because listen, I tell bro, listen, everything is out here is a resource to us.
Yes.
Everything. So it shouldn't be you got artists like I understand it 25% of it. You got artists complaining about I seen an artist complain and talk about last night how releasing music is so hard because the labels own everything and all that. And They got most of the real estate and playlists. I understand a little bit, but
Tedious a little bit, yeah, most definitely. But like
we got our
hard,
freedom. You got your
right,
freedom. You can do
right.
whatever you
I can
want.
release what I want. If I got a song for every day of the week, I can drop. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So
Content you own, you actually own your Instagram, your like no, I'm sorry, like your likeness, and you run your shit. Most of these celebrities don't even run their Instagram, and they sign their Instagram away. Like it's a thing. People sign this shit. Yeah, they don't want it. Yeah, they just it comes with the raps. They come with the raps.
right,
But like I just I don't know. Is I'm tired of everybody looking for shortcuts. It's really one of those, and it's
get
they
it's
go year
things
after
that get
year.
rich quick. Like yo, it's got to be instant. It's got to be now. Instead of putting the car in cruise control and just letting it flow with the motion type. You know what I mean? It's going to come if you
It's
put in the work. So you don't rush it. Be easy. You know what I mean? Learn patience. I'm a big person that has to learn. So trust me, I understand. And when I say learn patience, I'm talking to me too. You know what I'm saying? Like learn patience. So everything ain't got to be right in here, right now. Sometimes shit got to be down the road per se. You know what I'm saying? Up the block. You know what I mean? Got to walk a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
exactly, and they like I said, it's the basics. You get the basics together. They don't even want to follow instructions, but everybody complaining about it's harder to how you can't even do the simple shit.
Mm-hmm.
Upload a good release, a quality good release, and you buy everything is attached. Everything that need to be attached is attached. That's simple. Can't even do that. Like, come on now. And then just the blame on social media, period. I feel just people put the blame on social media. Like, social media calls for like I seen somebody say social media ruined women. It's only a little nigga that could say that because society ruined women. Social media is something we come to. Society has ruined a lot of people, the way people think, their ideology or whatever. And now they come on social media and everything that's getting pushed on them, they're reading, digesting, and going off that and literally moving off that. Social media is a great thing. We have made money off social media. We met off social media. Monster, we can create so much just off social media, build so much just off this. Social media is probably one of the biggest blessings. It's more blessing than it is a curse because
Mm-hmm.
it's the people. It's the people. And who's teaching the people? A few miseducated people. So you
Well,
can't blame
I
social
still feel
media.
like it's still on. Yeah, I wouldn't blame social media. I blame the individual because it doesn't matter what you're seeing and what you're being taught. It's up to you to take whatever you're receiving and know whether okay, this is good. No, this ain't good. You know what I'm saying? Et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like it's the individual. So if you want to be a puppeteer, you want somebody to pull your strings, then you're allowing that instead of making your own way. Learning if you have a curiosity about whatever's going on, you know what I mean? Look it up, research it. Don't just go by,
What
excuse
somebody
me, what
said.
somebody's telling you. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Because and that's the thing too. Like most of the shit we be seeing on Instagram and whatever, a lot of stuff be regurgitated information. Now I'm cool if you want to regurgitate because maybe not a lot of people read the first article, so you gotta regurgitate it and put it back out there so they can read it, whatever. But put it in your own words. Make
Right,
it add your sauce to it because at the end of the day, it is what it is. But what is it?
right.
And I don't care what anybody says, bro. You can hear when some shit sounds regurgitated, and you know when somebody understands something. You
And
could talk to
you're gonna
somebody,
see it. You're gonna know it because you're gonna see it through X amount of people. Because, like you said, it's regurgitated. One person did it, the next person grabbed it, spit it right back out. The next person grabbed it, spit it right back out, and so on and
and,
so
and,
forth. It kept going.
and that's kind of what the journalism is like they moving a little bit towards, and it's like that's why every space is a little shaky because it's like nobody is doing their due diligence.
Yep.
I don't know. I've when it comes to I guess a big part of the sauce community and the sauce overall, craftsmanship. I study my craft. Being a writer, I look PR. I'd like to go all the way back because no offense, people. I like to tell people about history, and people don't. If you don't know about the past, how the fuck can you know about the future? Because you don't even know what's going on right now.
Right. Right.
But this is
Some
everybody.
people only see right what's right in front of them. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from.
And it's like that's the only bro. Listen, you can't not know what happened in the past and be everything is just you know kibbles and bits. It ain't. It ain't. You gotta know what's happened before. Okay, so where do you play a part? Oh, I'm in at this part. So this is how I change it and add my little sauce to it and whatever. But is I don't know. P- People really make it. I don't want to say people make us look bad as a human, as a race overall, because I it's all about the human race. You know what it is with the community. It's the human
Facts.
race. All this
Right.
other, but I just feel they got too much going on, and with the artists, they the illusion is still following everybody. Everybody is still coming to Instagram, listening to I had a conversation earlier. We was talking about most of the podcasts and certain shit that people listen to. I don't really listen to. Most of the people follow that on social media. Yeah, I may be in the comments to talk a little crazy, but other than that, if I do follow them, I'm not paying attention. But most of the times I don't follow them because at the end of the day, a lot of selective stuff is going on. A lot of stuff is not genuine. A lot of stuff is not real. People got to realize our intellect and our intelligence is being played with sometimes, you know? And
A
from the
lot of
music,
time.
you feel me? From the music to the media to we don't even want to talk too crazy on politics, but it's everything you got to
Better than not, they gonna shut us down.
hey yo,
King,
nah.
King, they gonna shut us right down. You better not even swerve over that way.
But
Excuse me.
that's the thing though. It's like, damn. Can we actually like it's a real one of the most underrated statements I always is to be yourself and think for yourself. Now when people always say, "Oh, I think for myself" and all this, most musicians don't think for themselves. For cuz me as an artist thinking for myself, I'm thinking about working, getting better at the craft, and when I get some music, I'm not automatically thinking about Spotify and Apple Music and all of that. Like, yeah, that's cool visibility, far as a mark part of the marketing plan maybe, but I don't know. I want to get paid if I put in hours and sweat and tears, and I want to get paid. So I'm going to other platforms that help me sell my music, possibly give artists, potential fans, a share in my music and shit like that.
Mhm.
I don't have to do what everybody else doing. I told the artist the other day, you don't need an Instagram. Everybody has Instagram. If you got great, it's all about the music. If you got great music and you working hard and you're resourceful and you're creative, you're gonna win regardless.
I just started. I mean, I've had Instagram, but I just started using it as far as like for me being an artist. What maybe 90 days, maybe 90 days, and that was only because the things, the resources that you and the sauce community drops on us in our Discord. And me, like I said, I like to read, observe things, and learn things. So sure, I just started applying what y'all teaching me. I'm like, oh, I start. That's the only reason. Other than that, like I said, I was using Instagram like everybody else, flicking it
Yeah,
up and putting pictures up.
and it's like that, and that's literally how I sometimes be coming. Sometimes, but it's like once we when I feel everybody put themselves in a box. You don't have to upload just one thing, just two things, just this, just that, and whatever topic or subject. You don't have you can do whatever you want. And stuff like that baffles me because artists say, "Oh, I want this. I want the $1 million deal. I want this amount of power." Please, you can't deal with the basic power you have of
Yeah,
doing anything you want. You can do anything you want at your own leisure. You got a phone, you can create content, you could literally learn anything online and spit it back out like you learned it, whatever, or apply it to you and tell people how it worked when you applied to you. Like
yeah,
it's literally that easy. And for it to be that easy, it's like you have to do something. That's why I guess when people look at it like we because I guess we do our thing on social media and other digital media platforms or whatever, they
mm,
try to give me my props. Give me my props. You can give me my props on my effort, but I ain't really doing too much. I'm doing what anybody who say they want this needs to be doing. You feel me?
correct.
I'm not doing nothing out of the ordinary.
Ordinary.
I'm just waking up, content, believing in myself, believing in what I'm putting out, believing in the artist, believing in the article, believing.
Mm-hmm.
But not only believing, I'm knowing because I know the brand is going to get bigger eventually. I know that. And it's a mental thing. Artists don't know that. They don't even believe that sometimes. And they start to get a little hope when they think, okay, the instant gratification thing. Oh, my Instagram and certain stuff like this. Like I don't even watch Instagram analytics. It's so funny. I was checking my Instagram analytics last night because the way the SauceFromVeliTV, the media account, the
Yeah.
content is getting kind of like it's not getting recommended. Our content,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not getting shown to as many people. But we still pulling 50, 60,000 plus on reels, almost at 100K. I'm like, okay. And this didn't happen that day. As I
Right.
said, it's hard for push my. It happened over time. Over time. I I don't understand what's so hard about just putting in work over time. You develop, you grow, you get better,
Mm-hmm.
but you add that to each part. Your business, you develop, grow, and get better. Your music, you develop, grow, and get better. It's simple. They make it seem like it's rocket. It's literally simple. And it's like when I do the consultation, sometimes I just be like, I don't never shun off an artist. You feel me? I learn. I got something to learn from everybody, but I just feel everybody when it comes, like I said, thinking for yourself. Everybody let the noise cloud their judgment. So now nobody is really making clear decisions. A lot of noise is clowning people's judgments. They listening to this one. Oh, don't shoot a music video. You don't need a music video. But if you know you got a dope ass music video idea and you know it'll be fire, why not shoot it and then break it up? Be
Right.
creative. Ain't nobody saying, so what? He said don't do it. Who is he?
Follow your heart. Follow your instincts. Trust yourself. Don't. And I ain't saying don't trust nobody. There's obviously you gotta have some trust in people.
But
You know
you
what I'm
got to
saying? To a
trust
certain,
yourself
but
first.
you gotta trust yourself first. Exactly. You gotta trust yourself first before you go trust anybody else. You know, it's like they say, go with your first instinct type thing. This if that's all I feel with the situation is to go this direction with it. Why wouldn't I go with that? Why would I still continue to bump my head per se instead? You know what I mean? Because I'm not listening to myself. I'm not listening to myself instead of just saying, hold on, let me go under. You feel me? So
Exactly. It's we got to get back to, and that's what the Sauce community, Sauce and Valley TV, and like we talk about it a lot, but just the foundation. Nobody has no foundation right now. What's about to take? I'm not gonna say it's gonna take over, but it has took over for some time. And mind you, it looks like it's running the show, but it's not running the show. It just looked like it. We have to get back to the fundamentals because all you're seeing right now is skills. The people who are winning are fundamentals. You
Mm,
can't beat fundamentals.
that's a fact.
And that's what from these I tell all the young basketball stars, listen, fundamentals. When we play, all the skills, 2K, yeah, that's cool, but you can't beat nobody who can hit you with a stop and go. You ain't
Mm-hmm.
expecting it. You expecting me to dribble and do no. Pick and roll. Simple. Simple. You
Fundamental.
know, just getting back to the basics with everything. Once you get back to the basics, and I feel like everybody, most artists is at ground one. I feel like everybody should be breaking ground when it comes to social media and all this other. Everybody is at ground one because artist development is shaky and at a bad place right now. You know, so since it's not around, we just seeing artists left and right. The bar entry is low. Music here, music there, music here. Then you critique it, we hating and all of this. And people act they not supporting me. Well, let's see. How many emails you collect this week? How many posts did you make this week? What have you done in the past 90 days? Did you do it every day for 90 days? See, when you start asking questions, it's crickets. And it's like, I still tell artists now, like, I understand you don't want to make content, but you want to be an
Yeah.
artist, you got to get into content. You got to get
Like
into the
even
content.
like speaking for myself, like I don't like getting on camera and none of that. So I'm just honest, bro. You know what I mean? I don't. But me trying to do my artist thing. I know I got to get on live and interact with my followers and stuff like that. I know I gotta make some type of content where I gotta be in front of it. I know there's a camera on me and stuff like that. So like it's a
And
lot of things I don't want to do, and there's a lot of things I know artists and stuff don't want. You just man, listen. You want to continue to be right here, or you want to keep on try to get a
and
bag. So I'm gonna
you
keep
know
trying to.
what? I feel this word is very overhyped, but I don't feel people see we don't have a level of understanding now. Everybody like to know shit or just want to know shit to know it. Nobody wants to understand, but to be appreciative. I'm
Mm-hmm.
appreciative. I have a laptop, God giving me the skills and certain stuff. So I'm always on new music. Yeah, it's a passion. Yeah, it's a business, but God gave me the tools. Whether I'm getting paid or not, I have to show my sauce.
Right.
Art and people act like they don't understand. You're not appreciative of your gifts and all. Listen, I was writing about music and new artists not getting paid way longer than I was getting paid writing about music and new artists.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I appreciate that I actually have the opportunity to get on a platform, say something. What I say can potentially affect and impact someone to go and make a decision. That is power. We have so much power. People don't appreciate people, bro. People are literally at ground zero with everything, it seems like. And it's like the mentality. I'm not even gonna say people because I don't want to put everybody in the box, but it's the mentality. And it's only that because again, the noise. Stop letting the illusion people, they say it all the time. People who ain't even in the industry, who haven't worked in the business, come on social media and give the worst takes. The worst takes. People looking up to people. Listen,
Yeah, that's like
I,
going back using basketball as an analogy, like you was. That's like what was the last player I seen get into it? I want to say Kyrie get into it with a fan. They heckling and stuff. You can't do this or you can't do that. How you gonna tell them, man? You probably never played a lick of basketball in your life. This man is doing it at a professional level, at one of the highest levels of the sport that you know what I mean, in the NBA. You know what I
mhm.
mean? And you sitting there. Now, granted, it's just a fan, but it's the same. It's the same. You know what I mean? Like, don't tell me how to shoot a free throw or make a play or set a pick or anything like that. When you
and
ain't
you ain't
never
done,
right.
man. It's artists, bro. It's
You wasn't
because
with me shooting in the gym.
like, bro. Listen, what we talk about a lot too, timing, right? I say timing,
Yes.
timing. Um, artist paid me for an article about last month. I just dropped about 20 articles. I got another 30 in the tuck, and a whole bunch more coming. We about to go crazy, but I'm
Yeah.
dropping a lot of articles talking about a lot of music, and I finally dropped the articles or whatever. But I was supposed to blog and write about like 7 artists. I wound up cutting 2 because they trying to tell me when I should be releasing my articles like they have momentum.
Oh yeah. They they had a lot for I ain't even gonna talk too greasy.
I'm
Yeah,
like, I've been
they got
doing
a
this for
lot.
so long. I like to build like anticipation. So, okay, I drop a few articles, then I hype them up. Oh, I go and talk crazy on social media. Oh, I just dropped 10 articles, nothing but new music, woo woo, hype it up, get people reading or whatever. But then start talking a little crazy or whatever, hype up the next batch. Like, you gotta build some type of anticipation.
I got
And
2
how do
articles
I
right
get people to read?
now. I didn't drop both of them. I dropped one. let my like you said, let it build up.
And
Now I'm about to drop the other one because I've let the first one build up for a couple weeks. Now I'm gonna drop
And
the
look,
other one.
they have certain stuff like for reader, like you can buy readers just like you can buy streams and all that. But I'm not into that. I like
Right.
when people genuinely read my articles because I genuinely write my articles.
Facts.
Genuinely. So when you read them, you just know you talking to the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel that's different, and I always tell artists, don't if you want to work with me, let's work whatever articles, of course, everything. Now if we are part of a campaign promo or whatever, of course everything go up in its timing and all that. But if you don't have no real momentum going, for me to just drop an article and then okay, you ain't got nothing going, so who's gonna read it from your end? And then
Not
I
only
don't
that,
want to
going
say,
back to what we was just talking about, like how you gonna tell me how to do my job and you not a writer. You an artist. Stay in your lane. Don't tell me how to do my job. I got a method to my madness. You know what I'm
literally,
saying?
and it works for me.
Right. So
I
don't
can
don't
jazz
don't deter
100%.
what I got. I got my shit shaped like this. Don't break my mold. You know what I'm saying?
And just that, I don't. That's why I be trying to come to a level, like I be trying to level with artists, but it's like, man, listen, don't. I feel like that's rude. I'm not teaching you how to rap.
It's very
I
unprofessional.
know I'm not. I'm just
Yeah.
saying certain things like I need to feel it more. I need you to talk to me. You feel me? I need you to talk at me. I need to feel a hunger. I need to you ambitious. I need to feel it. I need to that personality that you showed me in that video clip. That's the one I need. Like I say certain stuff like that. I'm not here telling you about certain bars and how to flow and like I know a little of what sounds good, but that's just my opinion. That's not an absolute, and that's not an objective truth.
Correct.
So it's come on, man.
It's
I
unprofessional. It's unprofessional.
I feel this. That's why we here as the sauce community, and I'm glad like we got this. Like we're gonna be doing this a lot, even between our lives and everything, because a lot
Mhm.
of these conversations need to be had.
Yeah.
Nobody is talking about it.
Right.
Nobody.
Got to
Everybody
bring
is.
certain issues to light, not only for our community, but just for our music community as well. Not our personal, but as a whole, like just, everybody that's in, industry, especially us independent artists, no matter rap, rock, hip hop, metal, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Business is business. And if we enlighten each other on the business side, then the creative side is already there. You know what I'm saying? So start mastering that business side and how to maneuver. that's worth more than gold to me, my opinion.
Literally. And we can literally do so much. I've never seen people that complain. Like I when I want to say I complain a little bit. And when I do, I laugh at myself because I'll be like, thank you, God. I know you hear me laughing at me because I'm literally living a dream. I always talked about having my own platform, talking to artists, building with people, just learning more, growing with people, making money with people. And like, I'm literally, my dream is reality. Like, if that's not more, this is real. This is real. We can do whatever we want. Everybody too busy looking at other people's opportunities. You don't know what a person had to do or go through to get that situation.
Mm-hmm.
While everybody thinking they want other people's situation, every situation ain't what it seems. And a lot of people who you think in them situations, yeah, paper counting, they'll switch situations with you in a heartbeat. Freedom. You can't put a price on freedom.
Lord.
And that's why we need to start, like I said, not start, but we definitely gonna be talking about a lot of this more often. Just you know, having certain things like, come on
Making
now,
it
you should,
more public, so like I said, we could enlighten our peers.
yeah. Cause I be, bro,
Put
I be
things to the
mad.
light that's kind of tucked away and not really talked about or discussed. At least not out in the open. You know what I'm
Cause
saying?
listen, bro, I be mad, right? And it's so crazy because um a few people told me this over the past 3 months, but people have this thing to where they do not give a fuck about artists.
No,
Like they do not give a fuck about artists. That's crazy to me, bro.
they
It's
don't.
crazy. Now, very few people that pass that message on, whatever, whatever. Some of them is in the music space, and the ones that's in the music space, for them to not care about artists is crazy. But this is the space we're in. We're in a space where artists don't care about the craft, journalists don't care about the craft. Nobody cares.
She got a
So
whole
when
bunch of
nobody
bullshit going on right now.
this is why all the scamming is going on, all the artists misusing and not
How
registering.
much money I can squeeze out the next man?
You feel me? Not being set up correctly, and just everybody looking to take advantage. Like I always told you this, bro. When it come to people and wanting to collab with SauceFromVeliTV, I'm open to nothing but collabs. But let's have some value. Everybody always want to charge
Yep.
for the same services and for the same stuff. No, you can't. We can't come together and do the same stuff I could do on my own. And I'm not saying that like nobody could do everything by themselves, but I'm saying if we come together, we need to artists need to be able to say, hey yo, what's the name and them getting boy, that link up crazy. Oh yeah, we definitely gotta get with them because you gonna get this, that, and the third rocking with them, and they actually rock with you. Plus, they always on it. Like, come on.
No, not trying to compete, doing the same thing. No.
And then artists have this thing to where because they don't want to pay nobody. Now I'm 50-50. I'm not paying nobody because everything can be done by yourself,
Mm-hmm.
but you need help. Now you pay for expertise and the person, the know-how. Like we say, the know-how. You don't just go pay for promotion because a motherfucker do promotion. You could do promotion. You could do all the shit that you paying motherfuckers to do if you
Mm-hmm.
took some time and learn and see where you go wrong. Because yeah, good as the marketing campaigns may be, good as certain social media campaigns or whatever may be, I'm still learning. The way these
Right.
platforms changing every day is something I'm missing. It's something I never got the whole piece to the pie. This is a forever learning game, like life.
Soon
You
as you
feel me?
learn, soon as you get something down pat, learn, they don't switch it up. Now you gotta relearn because they don't switch something up. It's done changed, and they constantly is. No matter what side of the board you on, it is they it constantly changing something. The minute you learn it and get it down packed, they don't twisted it. Now you gotta you gotta adjust. So you're learning every day is a learning experience. It should
Exactly.
be.
That's it. 1%. You should be getting better. That's it. By the end of the year, you 20% better than you was last year. That's a hell of a percentage.
Yeah,
You 40,
big. Yeah,
50%. You
yeah. You in the up. You in the up. You out
and
the red.
it's we talk about it a lot too when in these virtual spaces with other writers and journalists and stuff, relationships.
Yes.
Relationships is key, but people tell one-sided stuff, and I'm glad we have the sauce community because we like to give whole truths. But relationships, it's a word that go before relationships, and it's genuine relationships are key
Yeah.
because just because you know me don't mean I will do anything for you. If your character is trash or you feel me, I don't
Can't
music
mess
and
with
your
you.
character, you can't get nothing
Right.
from.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You basically in the way. You in the
You
way.
feel me? So, but this is what they talk about in the industry. They got everybody thinking, oh, relationships, relationships. So people is running around. They got people thinking they could buy their way into everything. You could buy relationships. You could buy a blue check. You ain't gotta go. You ain't gotta work to get it no more. You could buy a blue check. You could buy this relationship. You could buy this. You could buy that. Well, damn. Do I gotta earn anything? And it fucks it up because it's like
As long as I got the money, I can do whatever. As long as I can pay these subscriptions to get these blue checks, to get these streams, to get notice, so on and so forth. Fuck a relationship. I
and
hate to
that's
say
literally
it,
how they feel.
but
Facts,
that's what they're creating. You know what I'm saying?
facts. And it's like with this whole I always say everybody is always trying to eat off the artist. And shout out Juggernaut. He talked a lot about it from the cheat code. He Everybody eat off the artist. The artists eat last. Everybody get paid before the artist. With me knowing that, I am not gonna start building with artists looking to make money off them. I'm looking to get some money together or looking to push them forward so they can be in position to make some money or whatever first. Why am I trying to eat off niggas? And I had a conversation about somebody like people like that never had they own in a way. And if you
Mm,
ask me, because let me tell you something. When it come to my own, yeah, I ate off other people's sites, but it's nothing like your own. It's nothing like your own. And when you can eat off your own, it's different. It's a different feel. That feeling is spiritual, but it's mental. It's different. It had you like, damn, I could really do. Yes, you can. You can do whatever. You can do whatever.
that's a fact. That's a fact. Once
So
you see the proofs in the pudding, once you see that, you know what I mean. Once you see it, it's like, oh man, I did this by myself. Uh, Kind of tee up.
and it's like I know that a lot of artists, you know, is in it for the right reasons. Even though some artists is in it because they going through a phase. Don't forget the music phase. Niggas always forget music is a phase for some. You feel me?
You had to pull me up out of it one time. I was like, man, F the music. The old John, he was like, nah, bro. Like you said some encouraging words, some genuine, like you said, genuine relationships. Like you said some, all right, yeah, nah, I can't just bow out like that, man. Like bros
That's
need
what
me type shit.
and it's like too, because like we give out a lot of game from the sauce community and SauceFromVeliTV, and we give out a lot, but it's like that game go for me too. People think the game just go out for everybody.
Nah,
No,
I
the
tell
game
you
that
that all the time. Like when I speak, I ain't just speaking I'm speaking to myself as well. Well,
exactly, and it's like, bro, listen, people who put out stuff for other people, yeah, I get it, but right now I'm putting out stuff for me. I need genuine words because nobody is really out here giving genuine words. People is out here having bad days, spreading bad energy across the internet. Nobody is just taking a challenging day in strides, just
they'll
taking
think I'm soft if I say, hey, Sauce, man, I love you, man. I love what you're doing. I'm sorry because I told you that. Like I ain't who I ain't the big bad
Listen,
wolf because I told you what I mean. I showed some type of endearment, what I mean, appreciation for what you do and done and do for not only me but
listen.
for a lot of people.
I love you. Already know I love you. I tell you, feel
But
me.
facts.
I love the sauce community. I tell the homies, my old homies or whatever, I love you. Listen, when it comes to the sauce community, I love what we're doing. We're literally combining everything. Everybody don't know everything. So what everybody don't know, we all make up for it. And it's like we're building, coming together, realizing, seeing what's going on in the music landscape and trying to do something about it and working towards it,
Hmm.
and that takes guts, effort, sauce, and then some. But it's like, come on now, I love everybody because at the end of the day, you can learn from everybody, and everybody is innocent to a point because a lot of people is only doing what they've been told, what they've been taught, what they've been shown. A lot of people, that's why another word that goes up under the radar, grace. People don't deal with people as grace. People don't know, like, I don't judge people. I'm judgmental because it's just some stuff I don't do, I wouldn't do. I feel I'm beyond and whatever, as everybody. But judging somebody because they want to live their life a certain way, that's how you lose out on good people. Why
Right.
would I judge somebody because they doing or whatever? And it's like, why? They probably smart as hell. Just because they who they whatever, that don't take away from them being smart as hell. That don't
Right.
take away from them always knowing, like, staying 2 steps ahead. They just that type of, like, having grace when you deal with people, and I'm just knowing who you dealing with. Like I said, coming back to the basics. People have this stuff is a lost art, but it's this could put a lot of the small pieces back together because people think that they have big pieces that they need to fill. No, you don't have no big pieces. Most of everybody big problem is advertising. That's almost everybody's biggest problem. We all out here trying to get the same eyeballs, competing for the same attention. We out here doing almost some of the same things, some of the same approaches. So it's like, come on, we really gotta. That's some of the same stuff. How will we stand out? Our purpose, our message, the little. It can literally having grace for others. Like I said, it's soft. Listen, all that toughness, I don't believe you tough. It's a lot of people that's tough. You can't do 20 push-ups, but you out here talking about knocking stuff off.
Hmm. That's right.
You never been on a real takedown mission. You never laid in bushes for days at a time. Nobody. Why would you want to do that though? When
That's right.
no offense, in certain situations, I used to tell my mom, like, she know I get the bubble guts. I used to go, bro, after certain stuff, I got the bubble guts. I can't get out the bathroom.
Right.
Stomach is, and it's like, who wants to feel like that? You mean to tell me it's people out here who want to look over their shoulder when they trying to live their life and create a life for their loved ones and the people around them? People want to look over their shoulder.
Especially after like certain individuals that already done been through those situations. Like why would I want to go back?
Why would I? They clearly
Like
showing
me
us.
and you was talking yesterday, man. Ain't nothing cool about none of that going to jail. Ain't no being in gang. None of that shit, man. That shit ain't cool, man. Shit ain't cool. Just
None of
don't. I gotta tell my children, man. I made mistakes, so you don't have to do it. You know what I mean? Like that's
and
why I know what I know. That's why I say what I say. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just because somebody told me. No, it's either because I lived it or what I mean. I experienced it some shape, form, or fashion. You know what I mean?
and I love that because me, I'm not saying I'm the total opposite, but it's like I seen it firsthand. Okay, account, whatever, certain, whatever. But it's like I seen it. It was in my face, and I don't care. Let's need to be said when it come to these drill rappers. So you mean to tell me I just want all the drill rappers to keep it real? These artists want to be in the street shooting guns and all that. Keep it real. When okay, gangs and certain shit, keep it real. I lost a lot of my friends. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. It hurts. I lost people. I thought I could trust people. I thought people was my friends. That stuff hurts. Who wants to feel like that? Who wants to feel like that? I don't know. I understand life is a balance. Yeah, you're gonna feel bad. You're gonna feel, you can't always feel good, but you're not always gonna feel bad. You gotta take the bad with the good. But it's like you have control over your life. Not saying if I do bad, bad is more of okay, I'm starting a business. Now the bad is me, the process. It's not, and that's not really the bad. That's the learning, and that's the struggle. You feel me? Now anything else, like I said, I don't want to look over my shoulder when I'm trying to actually provide for my family and do stuff. Who wants to do that? I don't want to have. I can't even step nowhere. Niggas looking at me type of way because of some word. What? We should, and mind you, all this disrespect going on. Why would I disrespect you? I don't even know you, King. If I'm disrespecting you, I must know you, your family history, your character, and all that. For me to be disrespecting you and coming at you, I better know all that. Because how am I? I see people every day mad at people they do not know. Mad at people, false. What's really going on with people? It's like I got
I'm gonna keep it real, like, and a lot of people cannot stand in the paint, especially like them drill rappers. All them people don't people too pretty nowadays. They don't want to get this touched and
that
bruised and knuckle marks and cut up. You know what I
you
mean? From getting these put on you. That's why I made that single hand in hand. Like, everybody can
hand in
shoot a
hand
gun.
combat.
Man, you see, you stand in this grid like.
Listen,
You know what I mean? Like a lot of them drill rappers, a lot of these tough people, like, man, they couldn't do that. That's why a lot
and
of
that's
people
why I
use
tell them,
weapons. Like, no, use these. Let's see what happens.
you feel me? I was just telling somebody like I'm getting all the drill rappers, and I'm trying to work with all the drill rappers now. Get them on the site, whatever, because I support them because now it's just music, and now I can give them a little words of advice. But now it's I don't take it seriously. So no offense, unless I know you and spoke to you already. If you're a drill rapper, I don't take you seriously. No
Mm,
offense, because you're literally making music that's teaching other people to not, I don't even want to say teaching them to crash out, but you mean to tell me you know you can't get no money to your music? You know you can't pick up your lady and throw on this and she gonna be vibing, chilling. She might want to fuck after, no offense.
No,
No,
I mean,
not to
in
this drill.
actuality, it's just so saturated. Like, you just gotta, you got everything now. You gotta pick apart, and you gotta pick who should really be talking like this and who shouldn't. Like,
But it's not even,
Everybody want to talk tough. Everybody want to shoot their guns. Everybody want to do that. Like, and
but we
I
got a
talk tough in mine, but people know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just
you
tell
don't want,
stories, and you know what I
that's
mean.
what I'm saying.
I
It's
don't.
a difference.
I'm definitely not glorifying her. I'll tell anybody right now. Ain't none of that shit cool to be saying. Yeah, that's the way to be. Hell no, man.
Literally.
No.
And that's why I was like, bruh, it's that's why we here to say it more and more. But it's like
You know,
they
you
really
gotta
gotta,
understand. Like, it's entertainment. Like, no, like,
yeah, but
nobody
I want
wants you
them
to
to
go out
explain it.
there picking, you know what I mean? I don't want you to go pick up no gun and go shoot up the whole city. I don't know. I already
Hell
know what
no.
that give you. Why would I want
You
that? I
feel
don't
me?
wish jail, but you know, man, I don't wish jail nobody. You know what I'm saying?
You,
Like, so why would I want you to do that? No. But I do want you to be entertained. Like, oh yeah, he's talking tough. Yeah. I
yeah,
definitely want you
like
to say that. Yeah.
and it's not even at a point is entertained, yeah, because let me tell you something. When it comes to entertainment, there what we seeing is watered down entertainment. See, understand, we talk real talk, sauce talk, that's entertainment. Cause yeah, it's some of it a little funny when you think about it, it's crazy, whatever, whatever, but it's all real. What
But
entertainment is not real. So it's like we edutainment, education and entertainment. You feel me?
mm,
Like it's a difference. Like we actually want you to win. We don't want you to join the music industry rat race where
I want
you're
you to feel just like if you're watching a movie. Like watching movies and shows are entertaining. That's supposed
fact.
to be for your enjoyment. So I just take my career and make it in a musical form. I'm not an actor or anything like that, but I could rap and make you picture something gruesome or scary or exciting or what's another word, action packed, you know what I mean, whatever movie, you know what I mean. That's all it should be. It shouldn't be nothing past that, but once again, the world we live in.
Yeah, and that's pretty much that is, and it's like we we doing this shit, we definitely doing it, but we just like the message. We spread the message every day, man. We just trying to help more artists really see what's going on and see the light, because a lot of artists is chasing the light when they don't even realize they are the light. Why is you chasing the light and you the light? I never seen artists do that. You are the light. How is you chasing light? You chasing you, but that's what people is really doing. They out here chasing themselves, their future self, their, you feel me? So it's like, come on, but it's a process to everything. Nothing just happens. So you want to make music, do marketing, writing, uh create games, but everything is a process. I didn't just have an app overnight. It took me years. And yeah, we got an app out, but it's still a little messed up in my opinion, which is why I said we got another app coming. You ain't gonna get it right every time.
I don't know. I don't
You
know.
gotta improve and get better. You get better.
Repetition, practice make perfect.
And it's really simple as that. Simple as
Uh,
that. But um we gave them an hour of our time, and you feel me, Monster? You got any new music? You got any new music coming out? Or I know hand to hand out. We
Hand to
working on.
hand out, I got a single Goonies with me, Maxwell Sama, and T.O. Stat. Got a little group project we doing. Goonies, we just dropped that. Sure, I got work. I've been working. I got a bunch of features with some nice indie rap artists. That's they already doing their numbers. So putting in work. B Austin, I got one with him. Working on To Stat again. Drippy K. I got a bunch of dope artists, indie artists. I'm gonna be having features with, and man, starting up the internet radio show, Monstrosity Media, working in the sauce community as an ambassador, man,
You know
working.
what I mean?
So,
And the sauce
man,
community, we growing. Articles coming. We doing a
articles,
lot.
websites,
We
apps,
doing.
man,
We
yeah,
could do it. You feel me?
all
And ain't
type.
nobody say we gotta be. I wanna put one of us on it. Let's see who's a great. Give us one of us that's great. That's done something great.
As far as shoot, B Austin doing numbers.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
B
yeah, yeah.
Austin got man. B
I'm I,
Austin
I look.
302 too. 302.
We all can't be
Man,
B Austin, dog.
man, listen, I'm not even gonna try.
listen, listen.
I'm not even gonna
I
try.
mean, like, far as with the community, like all of us, like with the with the music and everything we doing,
Man.
we can't be perfect every time, which is why we constantly working every day, creating and curating content for Sauce and Valley TV, the media platform. Like we doing it,
Yep.
and it ain't gonna be perfect every time. But
Mm,
long as we build from each time, long as we build and do it better than the last, we good. And that's like I said,
try to
that's it
grow every day. Never. I
every
don't
day.
want. I don't like being stagnated or feeling stagnant. Don't like that
Listen.
feeling.
And
Never
then
like that
also
feeling.
too, I just the make sure y'all follow us. I wanna end on that too, but make sure y'all follow us on social media, the Sauce Community. We got our Twitter space. Get with us on Twitter, the Sauce Community, hashtag the Sauce Community. If you hashtag your music with the Sauce Community and it's fire, we will hit you up. So
That's about.
no doubt about that. SauceFromVeliTV.com, medium.com/SauceFromVeliTV, album reviews, interviews on the way, me and Monster interview on the way. We got a lot of stuff we doing at Sauce from Valley TV, the playlist, and the Sauce community. Make sure y'all follow our playlist as well across all streaming platforms. And yeah, man, like we building. We want to help a lot of artists. We got access to a lot. We just we're fearless. This is the time to be fearless because we free, so we can't be scared to take a stab at anything. We got to stab it. And if we don't make a dent, we got to learn, come back, do it again. Learn, come back, do it again. But just off the stagnant, right? It's one of those 50-50 things because it's like you could work hard for 3 months and nothing happened and you feel you stagnant, but in that 3 months everything is working itself out, and then 4 to 6 months from that, everything you did in that 3 months, fruition start coming from that. So that's why I like to tell people, when it comes to the stagnant, you be specific in a way, but it's like keep working. If you always working, you're never stagnant. You're never stagnant. You may not move today, you may not move tomorrow, you may not move
But you're
in
gonna
2 days,
move.
but you gonna move long as you keep it. So it's one of those things. You feel me? But definitely get with us. Get with Monster on social media, Monster357. You stay with
All
it.
platforms, all streaming, everything. Monster three
Everything.
five seven. Stay with the heat. Bang bang.
We got our live reviews coming from the Sauce community to Sauce and Valley TV. We got our live reviews coming. We is looking for music. We will be throwing music up on the site, talking about a whole lot of artists, and because we could do that. So definitely stay tuned in, stay tapped in, and we got more coming. So yeah, y'all don't go nowhere. Just stay on board with us because it's a whole new culture we building, and it's the right way. And
Facts.
there's no such thing as the right way. It's all about taking the right steps, literally. So with that being said, y'all hold it down, stay sucker free, man, and stay blessed up, stay sauced up, regular. And Monster, you know how we give it up, man. You hold it down, we hold it down, you
You
hold
already
it
know.
down.
Already.